Yeah, huge breaking news actually. It involves Manchester United.
Exclusive update. Manchester United are advancing in talks to sign...
Welcome back. We have got some breaking news from Manchester United.
Manchester United fans have been very excited by the signing, and soon they will have another announcement to celebrate, because he stated his desire to reunite, move to Old Trafford. So the manager's really happy with that business, and that announcement should be arriving shortly.
It has now been formally announced, and we've got a few details on the actual deal.
Manchester United had signed it to be a measure of their ambition, and it would be seen as masterstroke and a massive signing.
So he'll come in and be part of it first, settle into life in Manchester. Manchester United are really, really excited about this signing. They've been scouting him for a while, and now it's official. The pictures are up. He's there, standing behind the desk, sitting behind the desk, signing the contract.
Some big breaking news in terms of Manchester United restructuring things above their manager. This has been a long pursuit, but they have now reached an agreement.
Manchester United fans, there is an interesting name back in the transfer conversation, and this time it is Arsenal's highly rated young talent, Myles Lewis-Skelly. Reports have linked the 19-year-old with Manchester United as the club continues to look at options for the left-back position. But before anyone starts celebrating a new signing, let's be clear. This is a transfer possibility, not a confirmed Manchester United deal. And that distinction matters. Lewis-Skelly is one of the most exciting young players to come through Arsenal's academy in recent years. He broke into the first team as a left-back, but his development has become even more interesting because of his ability to operate in midfield. The Premier League has previously reported that he began training in midfield and later featured in that position during Arsenal's run-in. For Manchester United, that versatility could be a major attraction. United are looking for greater depth and quality at left-back, and a player who can contribute both defensively and in midfield would give Michael Carrick another tactical option. Instead of simply having a traditional fullback, United could potentially have someone capable of moving inside, helping with build-up play, and giving the midfield an extra body when the team has possession. That is exactly the kind of modern footballer many top clubs are looking for. But here is where the story becomes much more complicated. Lewis-Skelly signed a new long-term contract with Arsenal in 2025, so Manchester United would not simply be able to walk into the Emirates and pick him up cheaply. Arsenal know the value of the player, and if they were to consider selling him, they would have every reason to demand a serious fee. Manchester United's interest in the player is not completely new either. Sky Sports previously reported that Lewis-Skelly was among United's potential left-back targets alongside players such as Lewis Hall and Nathaniel Brown. More recent reports have continued to mention the Arsenal youngster as an option, although Lewis Hall has also been reported as a preferred target. And this is where I think United fans should pay attention. If United really are considering Lewis-Skelly, it would not simply be about signing another young player because he has a big reputation. It would be about finding someone who can grow with the team and potentially solve more than one problem. Imagine a United side where the left back can step into midfield during possession, helping the team control games instead of constantly relying on the fullbacks to stay wide. That kind of flexibility could become extremely valuable under Michael Carrick. But there is another question. Would Arsenal actually sell to Manchester United? That is the biggest obstacle. This is a player Arsenal invested in heavily, developed through their academy, and recently tied down to a new contract. So while reports can suggest that the player is available or that clubs are exploring the possibility, none of that means an agreement has been reached. And United fans should be careful with social media posts claiming that Lewis-Skelly has already signed, that a medical has been completed, or that a fee has been agreed. At this stage, those claims should not be treated as fact. What we can say is that Manchester United have previously considered Lewis-Skelly as part of their left-back recruitment plans, and the latest transfer reports have once again put his name into the conversation. Personally, I can understand why the name is exciting. He is young, technically gifted, comfortable in more than one position, and already has experience at the highest level. But if United are serious, the club must make sure the deal makes sense financially and tactically. There is no point signing a player simply because he is available. United need players who fit the manager's football, improve the squad, and can handle the pressure of playing at Old Trafford. And Lewis-Skelly certainly has the potential to become that type of player. But for now, Manchester United fans, keep calm. This is a developing transfer story, not a done deal. If Manchester United decide to push ahead, Negotiations with Arsenal would be the next major step, and that could be where we discover just how serious this interest really is. So what do you think? Would you want Myles Lewis-Skelly at Manchester United, or should United focus completely on another left-back? Let me know your opinion in the comments. And if you want the latest Manchester United transfer news, realistic updates, and proper football discussion without presenting rumors as confirmed deals, make sure you subscribe to United Focus Daily. Turn on notifications, stay with us, and we'll keep following this story as it develops. Glory, glory, Man United.